when you be doing your cooking, do you like how do you figure it out? Do you go to like let me go to a recipe book? Do you got a recipe book in your house, or do you just like let me go online and look it up?
I'd probably use AI.
Do you? Okay. So, like, when you ask it, so if you say, "Hey AI, how to make spaghetti," do you say, "Hey AI, how to make black people spaghetti"? Because you know, like when you type in recipes, you got like a standard recipe, and then you got, you know, a little more flavorful recipe. Do you separate it, or do you just like give me a recipe and then you figure out when you see like add raisins, you like no raisins don't go in this.
Nah. I use the AI. AI will let you know. AI will let you know. But I wouldn't specify. I know I want black people spaghetti. Black people spaghetti.
See, I think that's a problem. I think you gotta specify. Because look.
Wait. What is black people spaghetti?
Well, I'm just saying in general.
I should
Look,
put that down. What is black people spaghetti?
No.
That's a great way to start it.
Hear me out. Prime example. Like, you know, I be playing COD, right? And one of the cats on my team is this white guy from Canada. And my brother's on my team. So I'm talking to my brother and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm about to make some macaroni salad. So then the white guy chimed in, he was like, some tuna casserole? And I'm like, what the fuck is tuna casserole? I'm like, macaroni salad? I'm like, okay, all right, fine. I guess that's what you call it, tuna casserole. So I'm talking to my brother, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna put some eggs, some onions, peppers, some celery, you know what I mean? And then he says, when do you put the hard peas? I'm like, hard peas? You're like, yeah, when you make tuna casserole, you gotta put hard peas and nuts in it, pause. And this is my point. Like, if I type in how to make tuna casserole or macaroni salad, I might get the peas and peanut version. So I got to put black people macaroni salad. Google. That recipe will be different than the peas and nut recipe. I don't want the peas and nut recipe.
Right, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a different recipe. I don't know about that recipe. You put the tuna fish in too, right?
Yeah.
Casserole.
Tuna, eggs. But
right.
I guess that's why they call it tuna casserole. But for my household, it's always been known as macaroni salad.
My macaroni salad is a little different. I mean, I guess you can call it something else. But that one that you get inside the store that's pre-made with all the mayonnaise, that's macaroni salad.
See? And again,
but that's what I would call macaroni
somebody
salad.
might give you that recipe when you type in macaroni salad.
Yeah.
But as soon as you type in black macaroni salad, you alienate all of those kind of recipes. You chop them off right at the top.
Interesting. I think it's called tuna casserole.
No, it's macaroni salad. Who the fuck calls it tuna casserole? You've never called it tuna casserole. You've never said, hey, man, you making tuna casserole today?
No, I understand the tuna casserole.
But you've never called it that, though. That's just what I'm saying. We know what tuna casserole some people might call it, but you've never acknowledged it by the name of tuna casserole.
That's why I asked you in the beginning, did you put tuna in it? Because that was the whole thing. I like, okay, so you put tuna, so I call that. That's what I was thinking in my head. I call that tuna casserole, like right off the bat, because of the tuna inside of it.
But you still call the same thing I described macaroni salad.
You can. I agree. There's people that can call it that. But I found out that there is a such thing as macaroni salad.
But yeah, my whole point is, yes, there's people who call it tuna casserole. The people who call it tuna casserole, you don't want their recipe to make macaroni salad. This is my whole point.
Okay, so what are you asking for? You're asking somebody for a recipe for macaroni salad.
Yes. And the fact that I called it macaroni salad and not tuna casserole, I might be able to alienate the whole black people version, because who else is calling it macaroni salad? That's what it's called, bro.
Hey, yo, don't it sound like a negative thing to call somebody? Yo, you're a freaking macaroni salad.
You're a fucking idiot, bro.
Fucking macaroni salad.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Stand that macaroni salad ass.
The ShopRite macaroni salad too. Just mayo and noodles.
Fuck, there's too much mayo.
That's the shit they have at your company barbecue, your company potluck type shit. Somebody brought that in.
I like the occasional slender carrot that you catch in there too. You know, they have a little carrot in there.
You put celery in your macaroni salad?
You could. You know, I don't care for it too much.
Yeah, I don't like celery, but I dig the crunch at just fat people shit. I dig the crunch it adds to the macaroni salad. And it has to have a visual of the colors. Like, even though red peppers and green peppers, same shit. Gotta have red, green. Like it has to look aesthetically. Do you add mustard?
I'm not gonna bullshit with you. Like, I haven't made it myself in a while, but I can see how you add mustard.
Gotta
like,
add some color.
Bit.
Yeah, because if you don't, then
that.
it look like that ShopRite shit. It'd be super white.
Yeah.
Gotta add a little bit of mustard.
I like that hit of like a nice onion. That I like that hit of onion in there. Yeah. So I'm into that.
2 onions, one pepper, 1 green, 1 red. But you gotta have 2 onions, and just like 2 stalks of celery. That's it. Just a little bit of splash of celery.
And as soon as you put the tuna in there, we're talking about tuna casserole.
No, it's macaroni salad. Under no circumstances is it ever acceptable to call it tuna casserole.
You know what? Because you got a point. Because when somebody says that they're bringing macaroni salad, they definitely aren't making a homemade version of what you get at ShopRite.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
I never see that, but I wonder what that tastes like.
What?
That's not bad because ShopRite, they have way too much mayo on it. It's a little too.
Oh, it has too much mayo and it's missing a lot of the ingredients. It's undone.
So they're missing everything.
Yeah,
so they're supposed to add the tuna.
Yes.
There. Oh wow.
I think they're just giving you the base. You're supposed to add your ingredients to taste. So you're supposed to add your own celery, whatever, you know what I mean, seasoning. They're just like, here, we gave you the base. No mayo needed. That's why they over mayo it.
I think that could taste better. That's what I'm saying. I'm one of those that think that can actually taste better if it's made like not commercially.
Yes. No. With just the mayo?
For some reason, like you said, they over mayo with some
BS
mayo.
So you want mayo noodles and carrots?
That's what it pretty is. Mayo, noodles, and carrots.
Who was that? That don't even sound right. Why the fuck would you eat that? Under no circumstances does that sound good. Yeah. But now if you gave me that, and I'm like, I'm in the house. Let me boil some eggs. I got some tuna. I'm willing to add to that and make it good. Like, I think you can do that. But just bringing that and serving that and then people put the raisins in that shit and peanuts and peas. Like, how do you do that?
I think that can be done up the right way for some reason.
Not
as you say it, I'm like, that can be done up the right way.
But not with peas, peanuts, and raisins.
Mayo has that thing about it where it goes into a lot of things like that we're probably not even aware of.
So
I just ate a bunch of mayo like that, and it tastes that good.
Mayo and meat and peas was good.
Yeah, like so I think mayo is one of those things.
Mayo was like lard; it make everything taste
right. Like it's a base in itself, right? And you could do it up and make it taste a certain way, and you just don't realize, like, you really just ate a bunch of mayo.
Some mayo, salt, and pepper. Hey, yo, think about
that.
Think about when you eat like a fat sandwich, like a cheese steak or something like that. You got the mayo ketchup on there.
Dog, think about. No, I'm sorry.
You're so fat.
Yeah, I know. Because you got to think about salad dressing. I can think of a salad dressing that got a bunch of mayo on it.
Fact.
Water, like not necessarily watered down,
but once you season the mayo,
yeah, you don't know what you eat. Damn.
Okay.
So some seasoned mayo with some noodles, with some carrots, some onions, that might taste pretty good if you do it upright. If you do it upright, that might taste good.
That might be some struggle shit. I'm not paying for that though. If that's all that's in the house, we gonna make it work. But I'm not going out paying for a half done macaroni salad.
I bet you Bobby Flay would be like, yeah, he has a point. He can make that taste good. I can imagine Bobby Flay making that taste good.
Yeah. If you put enough shit in it to season it, eventually it will start tasting good.
Make that base taste better than what the base tastes at ShopRite. Because I don't even believe, but once you said it and talked about it, like mayo and noodles, I can't even believe that I actually, it's not like I hate it. You know, it's just too much mayo, right?
I mean, also it's not aesthetically pleasing when you open that tub and you look at it. So it's hard to visualize that as something that's going to taste good.
It's a cookout thing. Like, well,
who fucking cookout is bringing that? What cookout you been to where a member brought that? I've only seen those at company events.
You know what it is about that? That's the safest option when you are at a company. When you are at a company event and you just want to just fill up the rest of your plate. Like, I get a scoop of the macaroni salad from ShopRite because I don't know what's in this one. This one got eggs all on the top, a smiley face. I don't know.
Like, you ever seen when people post the plate of their dinner? And you be like, fuck is that? But to them, that shit look rocking. Right. That's why they posted it.
Right.
That's how it be at like company like potlucks. To the employee who bought it in their house, this shit is slapping.
Yeah.
But to the masses, it look a little sloppy.
Yeah.
Like it look a little unedible. I don't think I want to gamble on that.